I said it, and I don't feel bad because I feel like it is the truth. Some Black women would rather be depressed than to wear the natural hair. Shall we unpack this, guys? Let's do it. There is this girl. She has a very, very interesting wig. It just looks like she just throws it on her head and she just leaves out the door. There's no melting, there's no plucking, there's no blending it in on the side. She just smack it on like a helmet, like a football helmet, and then she leaves. But I don't care. I don't care what you do with your hair, really. But do I notice it? Yeah, I do. It's very noticeable. So one day she comes up to me, and she's a sister, and she was like,
"Hey, sister, I see you shop here all the time, and you have such a calming, inviting vibe, like energy, and I've been going through some things."
I guess she must have assumed that I got my life together. I don't know how she assumed that, because some days my life be woo. But this particular day, I guess she assumed that I had my life together.
So she said, "Hey, you look like you're happy. It looks like, you're content with life. And I feel like I am the opposite right now. I really need somebody that I can talk to."
So it sounds like to me that she just needed a listening ear. She was going through some things like we all do. We cannot judge. We all go through some stuff. I love to spit knowledge and spit wisdom to the younger generation, because who else is going to do it? When I was younger, I had people that I looked up to that were older than me. They would give me great advice on, dating, career, money, financials, stuff like that. So we exchanged numbers, and that was that. So here is where it gets interesting. Stay with me now, y'all. Don't click off. Don't scroll away. Don't do whatever you're gonna do, because it gets interesting. So I get a text message, maybe like a week or two later, and it's her. We're gonna call her Sabrina. Sabrina throws me a text. It's about 8 o'clock at night. She's like, "Hey, this is Sabrina. What are you doing? Are you busy?" And I'm like, "Hey, I'm on my way to the gym." I'm like, "What's up?" And she goes, "Oh, nothing. I'm just crying right now." I dig in a little deeper and I text her back and I'm like, "Hey, so what's up? Tell me the details." I was willing to push aside my gym session to help young sis, because that's the right thing to do, right? She's telling me how she lost her job, her boyfriend not acting right. And ladies, we all know how that can just drive us up the damn wall when your man ain't acting right. And how she just doesn't feel like herself anymore. She's not getting her bag anymore. She's just not being the person that she know that she could be right now. And she's having some thoughts of unaliving herself. I was like, "So what's the hardest part for you? Let's break this down. We're gonna break this down so we can get to a solution a lot faster and easier. What part is bothering you the most?" And she said, her hair. Please believe me, your girl understands about hair depression. I actually did a video on hair depression right here. And in that video, it explains the psychology and depression of Black women when their hair isn't done, yada, yada, yada. Very interesting. Check that one out. She was explaining to me that she just does not feel beautiful anymore. And part of it was, I really believe that, her guy was working around women that did have their hair done. They had the 30-inch bust down that was melted and plucked to the gods and blended like no other, to where it looked like it was AI coming straight out the scalp. So I really felt sis. But when she told me she wanted to unalive herself because she felt that way, I was floored. Because number one, baby, it's just hair. And mind you, she was, if you guys are like, "Well, how old is she?" She was 30 years old. I expected that type of outlook, that type of behavior from a 21-year-old, 19, even 18. I expect a 19-year-old to be like, "Oh my goodness, my hair is not done. My life is over." But a 30-year-old, I expect you to have more wisdom, sis. I expect you to have been around the bend. You've been through this many, many a times before. You have a relationship with your hair to where you know that things will get better. Hair grows, hair transitions, but it's not everything. Your appearance is not everything in this world as a woman. I am the Black woman's #1 fan. I feel like we are the most beautiful, educated, strong, courageous, just overall top tier. Black women is top tier, okay? But if I was to show you the wig that she would put on, you would probably be a little taken back as well, because it's like a ginger and blonde mix. And the texture is completely synthetic. It's nothing like Afro texture hair, like our hair, like a Black woman's hair that will come out of her scalp. So I'm putting 2 and 2 together, and I'm like, wait. Let me get this right, young sis. You would rather put on this crunchy, ginger spice looking wig than to wear your own natural hair. You not getting your hair done has caused all these insecurities in your life right now. It's ruining your days. It's taking away from the essence of who you really, really are. You're devastated behind this. So then, me being my curious self, I said, hey, have you ever thought about, like maybe wearing your natural hair? Okay. I didn't say it like that. I said it more like, you can cut out the large expense of getting a wig and you can just wear your beautiful natural hair. And I'm telling y'all, like I'm sitting here right now, there was radio silence. There was silence on the phone. Like she didn't even think about it. That wasn't an option. Wearing her natural hair didn't even go through her head. It really, I had to come and make a video about it because I was really shocked. I was like, is this what this younger generation is on? Wait a minute. So you have hair underneath this horrible, dry, crunchy, dry, tumbleweed wig, and you don't want to show it to the world because you consider your natural hair not done. There are so many beautiful natural styles that Black women can pull off that no other race can do. Not Indian, not Asian, not white, not Latino, none of those. But a Black woman, she can rock it to here to heaven and look so goddess-like it is disgusting. Afros to cornrows to twist out to locks. By the way, I also did a video right here of around 10 dope lock styles that one can do. I go through each hairstyle in such detail of how to achieve it. You gotta take a look at it if you have locks. Moving on. The crazy part about this as well is that I have met her dude. I met her dude. And guess what kind of hairstyle he got? Locks. The best alternative would be locks. I mean, it's your natural hair, so you're not spending a lot of money. Number 2, it's easy for you to do yourself, all your retwists and washes. And number 3, once it's styled, and even not styled, it's still beautiful. It's a win-win situation here, sis. What's the problem? Ditch the wig and rock your natural hair. Because when a Black woman wears her natural hair, I feel she is most authentic, powerful, and beautiful. Now that I think about it, another option that would be better is a baldy. Jada Pinkett be rocking it. Amber Rose be rocking it. Who else be rocking like a cute ass baldy? Even the braided baldy is hella dope. I'm even feeling the finger waves. The finger waves are so pretty on Black women. But nonetheless, I figured that since her dude had locks, she maintained his locks, that she would be open to having locks too. The world will shock you. Do you know she was like, I don't think so. I'm not sure if it would like fit me like that. How your own natural hair ain't gonna fit you, child? Girl, God made you perfect. He didn't make no mistakes. Your natural hair will always look best on you. So you know what I was thinking, y'all? I was like, oh, So you're not that depressed. Because when you're really like on that verge of depression and you are thinking about unaliving yourself and you're that unhappy and you riddled with anxiety and schizophrenia, you don't care. You just trying to heal, get better. And if that means locking your hair up, if that means ditching the wig and focusing on the real meat and potatoes of what really needs to be fixed in your life, then you're gonna do it. Let me tell you what I would do, okay? I'm going natural, and I'm gonna rock the hell out of my natural hair, and I'm gonna watch all the videos that I can to make sure that it looks nice and presentable and unique. There is a confidence that a Black woman holds when she is wearing her natural hair that it just can't be fucked with. I think she's still in the whole I must look like a Instagram model thinking going on in her head, not knowing that being yourself and being your natural self is the new wave. I never ran across a dope woman who had a great sense of self, who said, yeah, I want to look like an Instagram model. So I feel like she was still in that stage of where she felt like straight hair was better than natural hair. More European looking hair is better, is more presentable. And I felt really sad for her. I knew she had more years to go, more experience to go to realize, hey, I am beautiful just the way I am. I don't need this crunchy wig. Let me take this shit off and let me just, rock me. Let me do me. But guys, what I really wanted to tell her was, your guy may be cheating on you because he can see the insecurity in you. Now, these girls that he's at the job with, yes, they have a wig on, but I'm willing to bet that if you really cleaned yourself up, got your confidence back, rocked your natural hair, and was looking banging with it, I mean, like really doing something with it. But she displayed so much low self-confidence that could really turn a guy off. Sometimes it's not about the hair. Sometimes it's not about all the outside for men. It's about how you rock it. It's about how you put it on display to the world. It's about inside of here. But another thing that really made me go, is that she was okay with her man having locks. She maintained them and everything. Like, he'd go to her for his retwist and everything was all gravy. When it was suggested that she get locks, it seemed like, oh no. Then it wasn't okay all of a sudden. So it's okay for a man to do it, but it's not okay for a woman to do it. It makes no sense. It doesn't. And maybe I really don't understand because my men also have locks. We both have locks. I could never look at my man and be like, oh, they look good on you, but they would never look good on me. Why? Because they're considered masculine? If you say, oh, locks are so masculine looking, it would not look good on me, then it won't. It's about the person rocking it. Do they have confidence or not? Do y'all remember when Lauryn Hill first came out and she had her locks? Oh my God, just gorgeous. I was in awe. I was in high school and I was like, oh my gosh, she's just so beautiful. But it felt like Lauryn Hill she did not care really about what was on her head. She cared that it was presentable and washed and it smelled good. She cared about that, but I think she put more effort into her craft, her singing, her career, what she was given to the world. Therefore, everything about her from her head to her toes was just beautiful. And I think a lot of young Black women is missing that essence of letting their hair just be. Your natural hair does not have to be covered all the time. And to know that there is a young, beautiful, she was beautiful, a young, beautiful sister out there who is so depressed because she just can't get her hair done in a European looking style was just baffling to me. And it was actually a little like, dang, this is what life is now for some young Black woman. But part of me couldn't help but feel like she was being a little lazy and ungrateful. Because there is people out there like that have cancer who lose all of their hair. They don't even have any hair. They wish they have hair. They're the ones that should be wearing the wigs. They have a perfect excuse to be wearing a wig. But you have all this beautiful, thick, natural 4C hair underneath this unrealistic doll-like wig that you can do so many beautiful styles with, and you just not doing it. Every hairstyle is going to take some type of work. Even if you have a wig, you're going to have to maintain that. So you might as well learn how to maintain your own hair. Child, I was blown. I was like, so you rather be depressed than to deal with your own natural hair. Got it. That'll never be me. Because I have quickly learned to not let this world, and let this be advice to my young sisters that's watching this video. I will never be, and you should never be, a victim to European beauty standards here in America or anywhere across the world. Be yourself. Be your beautiful self. Stop stressing yourself out, trying to be something that you're not. That is a quick way to take away the truly beautiful essence of who you really are, is trying to be something that you are not. I'm not going to give up on her because I love us. I love Black women. And I'm going to continue to put in her ear how naturally beautiful she is and how she needs to really explore that. Shit. Bless me. Woo. So I'm not leaving little sis by the wayside. I'm going to continue to stay with her, pray with her, and walk her through this self-love journey. But I had to come and make a video about this because I speak to you guys. I respond to you guys' comments. Please let me know. Is this what this younger Black woman generation is on? They would rather be depressed than to wear their natural hair? Please let me know in the comment section because your girl's confused at this point. I love you guys very much. I will see you, my beautiful tribe, next time. Bye. Y'all like this color?